Brainidos presents 12 Signs You're Emotionally Stronger Than Most People. When you think of emotional strength, what comes to mind? You likely picture someone who is calm and collected in the face of stress or adversity. Someone who can deal with just about anything and stay cool under pressure. You could say that emotional strength is the capability to regulate one's emotional reactions. It requires you to handle difficult situations and bounce back from them, as well as remain level-headed when faced with setbacks, criticism, and defeat. Emotional strength is actually one of the most critical aspects of life. This power can make or break a person. Those who have it are able to accomplish great things. Those who don't may never reach their true potential. This video reveals signs that you have highly developed emotional intelligence and are, in fact, emotionally stronger than most people. We also discuss how these traits can help you live a happier, more successful life. So let's get right to it. Number 1, you don't sweat the small stuff. We're all human, and we have our moments, but some of us are better at letting go of the things that don't matter. The reason why most people stress so much is that they let things get to them. They stew in their anger, obsess over their annoyance, or do nothing but focus on how awful everything is. If you can make it through a day without getting worked up over something small, like an incident that happened in line at Starbucks, or a post on Twitter, you're likely stronger than most people. Number 2, you aren't afraid of intimacy. It's no secret that people tend to be afraid of intimacy. There are so many reasons for this. Fear of rejection, fear of being vulnerable, fear of being hurt. The list goes on and on. If you aren't afraid of intimacy, chances are good that you're emotionally stronger than most people. Now, being emotionally strong doesn't mean you don't get hurt. It means that when you do get hurt, you're able to recover and move on with your life. Number 3, you have the ability to delay gratification. Many people tend to give in to their impulses, impatience, or fear of missing out. But if you can put off something you want now in favor of getting a better outcome later, you're stronger than most. In fact, focusing on the future rather than on short-term pleasures requires emotional and mental strength. And your ability to delay gratification can help you achieve more success in life, as you're able to stay focused on your goals and make good decisions about money, relationships, and other important things. Number 4, you don't let other people's negativity affect you. It's not hard to get caught up in what others are doing or saying. It feels good to join in on the fun, especially when you're feeling down. But it's also easy to take things people say personally and let them affect you. Having the ability to distance yourself from those things and see them for what they are, just words, takes strength. It also takes emotional intelligence, and you have learned how to avoid getting carried away by negative thoughts or feelings. Number 5, you don't resent other people's success. Many people resent the success of others. They can even feel threatened by it. But if you can still be happy for others when they are doing better than you, you're definitely emotionally stronger than most people. You understand that life is not a competition, and there's no need to put down people to increase your sense of self-worth. Number 6, you don't have to have the last word. Most people feel the need to have the last word. They feel like they have to defend themselves and prove that they are right about something. But if we all wanted to be right all the time, there would be no progress made in anything. It doesn't matter what topic you're discussing. There are always two sides, and no one will agree 100% of the time. Not having the last word doesn't mean you're a pushover. It just means that sometimes you choose to let things go and move on, even if it feels hard to do. And that makes you a much stronger person than most others. Number 7, you're not afraid to be alone. There are tons of people who feel the need to have someone around all the time. They think that if they spend too much time alone, they'll get bored or lonely, or lose their mind. But if you're not afraid to be by yourself, you're in good company. It's true, being comfortable with your own company is a sign that you're confident in yourself and whatever you've got going on in your life. That's not to say that you don't like people or don't want them around. You just don't need someone to validate or complete what you already have going on. Number 8, you have a healthy relationship with social media. We all know that social media presents a huge opportunity to connect with people and make new friends. but it can also be a time suck and a source of anxiety. People spend so much time and energy on social media that they don't have any time left for their real lives. And this results in constant feelings of anxiety and depression. It also affects a person's relationships and even their job. But when you have a healthy relationship with social media, you have the ability to limit how much time you spend on these platforms, understand how the content you consume makes you feel, and when it's time to log off altogether. This is a sign that your emotional strength is above average. Number 9. You recognize your limits and don't overextend yourself. In a world where so many people feel like they need to be on all the time, it's easy to get caught up in putting out fires, making sure everyone's happy, and taking on more than we should. But sometimes it's best to just say no, or at least not right now. If you can recognize your limits and don't overextend yourself, you are emotionally stronger than most people. You have a good sense of what you can do and know how far you can push yourself. You're not easily swayed by others, and you know that putting yourself first doesn't make you selfish, it makes you smart. Number 10. You see the value in conflict resolution. Most people think of conflict as something to avoid at all costs, but the truth is, conflict is something that will inevitably come up in life. That's why conflict resolution is so important. It helps us grow as individuals and strengthen our relationships with others. When we're able to resolve conflicts in a positive manner, we're able to develop better communication skills and build trust between ourselves and those around us. That said, conflict resolution is not something that most people are naturally good at. It takes time, effort, and patience. So if you're willing to work things out with someone who has hurt or offended you, you're already ahead of most people. Number 11. You let go of things that no longer serve you well. We all have our limits, but it takes a lot of strength to admit when something is not working and it's time for a change. Maybe it's a bad relationship that needs to end, or a job with no growth potential. Perhaps it's something else, a bad habit, a poor choice, or a belief. These things can weigh some people down so much that they feel like they're drowning in all of their emotions. They feel stuck and unable to move forward. If you have the ability to let go of things that no longer serve you well, you are emotionally stronger than most people. Number 12. Others seek you out for emotional support. If you're an emotionally strong person, other people will seek you out for emotional support. And that's because they know they can depend on you and trust you to be there for them. You are the person that others turn to when they need help, whether it's asking for advice or just being there to listen when no one else will. And even though this can be a burden at times, it's also an incredible gift, one that comes with many rewards. You are important to people, and that means something. Emotional strength is not about being perfect all the time. It's about being able to face life's ups and downs with grace and compassion toward yourself and others. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share with your friends so we can keep making them. For more videos like this, hit the subscribe button and remember to click on the notification bell. Also, be sure to check out our other videos as well. Thanks for watching.